A friend recently asked me what I thought about Temu. I said to him something like, I think they'll do fine, but the media is just way overblowing the impact that they will have. And so he asked why. Amazon and other search-based sites will probably barely feel their impact. Temu is a Boston-based, Chinese-owned retailer owned by PDD Holdings.
We're very proud of the work we do here in Boston.
A company with a $100 billion market cap, and also owner of the massive Chinese ecom site Pinduoduo. 1. They encourage you to shop kind of the way you consume things like TikTok and Instagram, by scrolling through a personalized feed of recommended products. 2. There is a wide range of products that are generally in branded goods from China that are cheap.
It means it's from China.
3. They go very heavy on marketing, in part so that their personalization engines have plenty of data to serve up good results.
You get extra points for marketing.
4. They go heavily on discounting and often offer free overseas shipping. Everything is dropshipped from China. 5. The app encourages users to play games that are addictive and allow you to earn free products, deals, etc. in part by inviting others to join the app. Temu has hit the US hard.
Now hear me. A vast and terrible army is coming this way.
A few tidbits on what they have already achieved. 1. Number 1 on the US App Store for most of this year so far with 24 million plus downloads in its first 5 months. 2. 2 Superbowl ad slots which made headlines. 3. Unique visitors to the site recently surpassed Shine and Wish as you see in the chart below. What is interesting about the model in my view? First, let me tell you what I do not think is interesting about the model. I'd read some articles say that their strength is, they allow Chinese vendors to sell direct to Amazon consumers. And I scratched my head and thought, okay, this author has zero clue about e-commerce in the US. Because Chinese sellers have been selling direct to Americans very aggressively on Amazon and other channels since at least 2017. And it's estimated that at least 35% of all Amazon sellers are Chinese sellers.
You've known me 17 years and you have no clue.
And honestly, the products that are on Temu are probably all on Amazon already. And most of them are probably already on AliExpress and Wish too. So there is little novelty on the products. Temu products, all of which you can probably find on Amazon, and for similar prices. Rather, the novelty of the model lies mainly in 1. Trying to create an addictive feed for shopping.
Been addicted to crack, smack, uppers, downers.
Like Shine, that is based on personalization, data, and not influencers, like TikTok, Instagram. 2. Using games to further drive this addition. Everything else, in my view, is already being done. And done at scale on platforms like Amazon, Wish, AliExpress, etc. About search-based versus discovery-based shopping, the absolute key thing in my view to understanding the model is understanding the difference between search-based and discovery-based shopping. 1. Search-based equals I have a good idea of what I am shopping for and so I search for it on a platform like Amazon.
Let's search it.
This is why Amazon is such a SEO-driven platform. 2. Discovery-based equals I am not really sure what I want to buy and so it is difficult to search for it. I may not even be planning to buy anything, but rather I'm just browsing my TikTok, Instagram, or Shine feed and I discover something I like, and so I buy it even though I didn't really intend to. And in many ways, these two types of shopping only compete against each other a little bit. For example, ask yourself, when was the last time I knew that I wanted to buy a new phone and so I saw something pop up on my Instagram feed and I bought it? It may happen, but not that often. It's far easier and wiser to search through phones on Amazon, price compare, read reviews, etc. Who are the ones that really need to be scared of Temu? I read some articles where they talk about the fact that Shine needs to be worried about their Chinese cousin attacking their turf and my reaction was, what are you talking about? Shine is a clothing player that has gone super deep on producing tons of variety of clothing. Temu mainly sells non-clothes and they will unlikely ever go nearly as deep into fashion as Shine. Temu categories. Rather, who are the discovery-based shopping players? Well, this splits into the 1. Influencer-driven platforms. Think TikTok and Instagram, both of whom are primarily social networks but now drive a lot of e-commerce sales. 2. Non-influencer-driven platforms. Think Wish.com and perhaps AliExpress to a lesser extent. And it is these non-influencer-driven platforms that are under the most direct immediate threat. But I think Temu will take more and more share from the influencer-driven platforms over time. In part by having brands that invest more in influencer relationships and through the entire level of branding of the products being sold on the platform improving over time.
Might I remind you that my odds of success dramatically improve with each attempt?
Because let's face it, most of the stuff you find on Temu at the moment fits into that cheap crap category.
Well, it looks like they're made out of some pretty cheap shit.
So yes, TikTok and Instagram will eventually need to worry about Temu eating from their plate. But not really Amazon or Walmart.com from my point of view. These guys will continue to own the segment of consumers and purchase occasions when you want to search, compare, and have an excellent delivery experience.
We own this place, gentlemen.